Okay. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm recording this because I know a lot of people are busy. It's that time of year and they'll be able to watch this tomorrow morning or listen to it. But first and foremost, I want to welcome our newest members because I think, I'm not sure if we even mentioned all of these last week, or maybe we did. I think we did. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Anna Cook, Susan Fletcher, and Lisa Kale. So welcome. We're so happy to have you guys join our team. We're here to help you, however you decide you want to run with your team. If you're a personal use ambassador or you want to build a big business, we are here to help you, support you, back you 100%. We just love Plexus. We love our Plexus family, and we want you to know that we are here to help you and guide you in whatever manner that we possibly can. So a couple of announcements, and we're probably not going to take the whole 30 minutes tonight because I know everybody is so busy with so much stuff. Like I just had people leave my house from dinner. But some of us leaders had a call the other night, and we have made a decision to kind of change up our format for 2018 to see if we can't make it bigger, better, stronger, and easier for all of y'all. So basically, the format that we're going to go with is we will have an actual team meeting once a month. We will have an online party once a month. Then we will fill the other 2 nights in with either Power Hour or new ambassador training, whatever we feel like is going to help you guys the most. So what we're trying to do is drive more participation and give you guys more bang for your buck when you get online with us and you spend the time with us. So you will see those changes start happening probably very soon, for sure, by 2018. And I may not have, I have a date missing. Hold on one second. We're going to do an online party on the 14th. So, which is next Thursday night, and we have a unbelievable online party planned for you. We're going to be opening Christmas gifts. We're going to be doing some live videos. It will be different from our normal online parties. So I'm telling you to send your new potentials to this online party. It'll be 1 hour. They sit in their pajamas and they do it from their house, and it's so easy, and I promise you, you will get some new customers or new ambassadors from them attending the online party. So mark your calendar. That's the 14th, next Thursday night, and we will probably do something on Tuesday night, but it'll probably be like a power hour or something like that. So and we may do a Q&A night, you know, different things like that. We just want to give you guys different options. So I wanted to go through something real quick. There's been a lot of diamonds that have been doing the 12 days of Christmas, or, you know, and I watched one the other day, and she was giving her top 10 tips. And some of them I know you've heard before, but I really wanted to go through them, and especially because Susan and Elise, y'all are new. So, and I know that a couple of people that are going to be watching this later, you're new, so these will be new to you, but for some of you veterans, you will have heard this before. So she starts at her number 10. And y'all, I agree with these 100%. I'm on board, and I'm telling you, this is how I've been able to build my business. You know, I worked a regular corporate full-time job up until the end of July. So, you know, I'm like the majority of y'all, I worked a regular job too. So I know that you can build this business part-time. It's hard, but you can do it if you are committed. So here, I'm going to give you her top 10, which I agree with 100%. So number 10 was you have to be consistent. And I think that is huge. If you stop promoting your business, if you stop working your business, I'm telling you, you will fall backwards. And you may not feel the momentum when you're posting on Facebook because you or whatever social media you're using, because you may not be getting responses or you may not be getting likes or whatever. But I'm telling you, people are watching you. I got a message from a girl the other day that said, I remember that you sell plexus. Can I buy some from you? I don't know who she is, but she reached out to me. So I'm telling you, be consistent. Make sure that everybody in your circle knows that you are the plexus girl or guy. Let's see. You don't know. You never know. What she's saying is you don't know what the one thing you post is that's going to resonate with that person. There's the birthday girl joining us, Trila. I told her not to. But you may post one thing that resonates with one person and something else, a month later that resonates with another one. So you never know what is going to make that person be drawn to you or drawn to the products. So keep posting because you just never know. And you never know when one of them might be one of your rock stars. So I'm telling you, be consistent and keep at it. Okay, number 9. Don't make social media a highlight reel. And what she was saying is, you got to post some of the bad stuff. Like, it can't be perfect all the time. So, she was saying that if you post some of the not bad things, or maybe that, oh my gosh, I had a flat tire, or, I didn't have any milk this morning. I'm a horrible mom. You know how you do that. You vent on Facebook. So you can do that every now and then, show the world that you aren't perfect, because if you present yourself as being this perfect person, that makes people leery, thinking that they can't live up to your expectations, or they think that they can't be perfect. And I'll give you a perfect example. Heidi Spear, which I just love to follow her, she's stinking hilarious. And she's got a baby that's like, I don't know, she's 2 years old, and they're trying to watch The Grinch, how the Grinch Stole Christmas. And the baby's Grinch was coming out with a different word. Every time she tried to say Grinch, it came out something else. And it was just hilarious, And so you want to post things on Facebook that show that you're a real person, that you're down to earth, that you can work with them. Just be real, be authentic. Number 8, do events. You cannot do this sitting behind your computer. You can't. You've got to go to meetings, attend meetings. You've got to do some events. We did, I love doing vendor parties. It's kind of like a big bunko night for me, because, all these other women that we all do these vendor parties together, we're building this relationship, and I'm their customer, they're my customers. And then we have these events in different areas of Dallas, and we all invite people. And then so the girl who is selling Pampered Chef may have 3 or 4 people come in. Well, there are 3 or 4 people I've never talked to. And if I've got 3 or 4 people coming in, she's never talked to them. So we kind of what I call cross-pollinate. So go to events. Y'all, if you're not signed up for Super Saturday, do it. There's no excuse this year unless you've already booked that day. You can do it online. And they're giving away a gift. And I'm kind of thinking maybe it's the new welcome kit. I'm hoping. But if it's at all possible, get to Super Saturday and do events as much as you can. And I know that's hard for some people. And you don't have to do it in your house. We have a Spring Creek barbecues all over the place here. Go in, ask them if you can use their back room. They will let you do it every single time. But do events. You cannot build a business just by sitting here. And let me tell you another thing. This thing that I went to today, one of the things that he talked about was get off your phone. And what he was saying, when you go to your daughter's soccer game, or, you go to a PTA meeting, or you go, you're waiting, I don't know, you're waiting for something. He said, get off your phone and look up and talk to people. Because you are not going to make new connections if you're looking down. So you've got to be where you are. So if you go to an event, you go to something, look up, talk to people, introduce yourself. Number 7 for her, you have to have unshakable belief. And y'all, this is I think something that's really hard, because when you have a bad month or things aren't going your way, you do get shaky. You know, I mean, I've been there. And you know what you do when you feel that way? When you've got that, oh my gosh, I'm kind of, you call us. And we're going to breathe that belief right back into you. So, and it happens to all of us. This is a roller coaster. And in the beginning, it's really, really a big roller coaster, because you sign these people and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. And then, you know, something falls off and then you're down in the ditch, and then you go back up and you're down in the ditch. So y'all, listen, that's very, very normal. But you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to believe in our products, and you've got to believe in our company. And if you have an unshakable moment, you got to believe that you can call us and we're going to help you get over it. Okay. I think that that's huge. She was saying, you know, the thing is that whether you're a diamond in 3 years, 2 years, or 5 years, or emerald or gold or whatever, here's the deal. This is kind of how I look at it. So I wanted to be emerald by the end of the year, and I'm not. But here's the deal. If I wasn't doing anything, I wouldn't even be near close to emerald. So your time is passing anyway. You might as well be doing something that's creative, and something that's building a legacy for your family, and something that's helping you with your health, and something that's building a lifetime for you that is not regulated by a corporation. So, you know, while your rank up roadmap may be slower than what you thought it would be, you're still moving towards the right direction, and time is marching on anyway, so you might as well be working it. She was talking about wear Plexus swag. You know, you got to wear your Plexus t-shirts. You got to, you know, I've got all kinds of Plexus swag. I go to the donut store, I've got my Plexus swag on. I put my bottle of block out on the table. You know, I wear Plexus swag a lot. So get you some. You can go to Etsy. They've got tons of cute stuff. I think we now have our own Plexus print shop. You can find some stuff there, but wear your Plexus swag. So here, she was saying her number 5 was get off your phone in public. Same thing that this guy was talking about today. And she was talking about how, you know, when you're out there, you've got to radiate Plexus. Like, I think that, you know, when people look at you and you're healthy and you feel good and you're drinking your water and you're, you know, you fluffed up a little and you are presenting a positive attitude, people are drawn to that. So, you know, get out there and lift your head up, hold your shoulders back, and be proud of yourself, proud that you are a Plexus ambassador, and share with people. She was saying number 4, that you cannot recruit people if you are not authentic. You have to be a friend. Or to have a friend, you have to be a friend. You know, people will buy from you more because they know you care about them than because of the product. So when you engage in a conversation with someone, you know, and they say, oh my gosh, I just got my blood work back and my cholesterol is through the roof. Well, your first answer isn't, well, I got something that'll fix that. Your first answer is, oh no, I'm so sorry. Are they wanting to put you on meds? And then let them talk, you know, and then like I could say, I was in your same shoes, you know, they were trying to put me on cholesterol meds and for 3 years. And I found something that kept me off of the meds. And then she's going to say, what was it? So be empathetic. Listen. And I don't know. I know I've told Trila this, and I've probably told a couple of y'all this, but I'm a talker. I love to talk. And in the beginning, when I would be on a phone call in the car with my husband, and he is a very successful salesman, and I would just be blabbing away, and I'd look at him, and he'd be giving me and I'd look at him, and then he's, like this. And then I'd hang up, and he'd say, Tara, you cannot do that. You've got to listen to them. Let them talk. And I'm telling you, people will always tell you their ailments. People love to talk about their surgeries or their ailments or their allergies or their, that they're constipated. I mean, they'll tell you that stuff if you listen. So be authentic, be a friend, be sympathetic, and show them that you care. For some people, that's easier than others. I'm kind of no nonsense. I'm kind of not as compassionate as I should be. I've had injured kids that I made them wait a week before I take them to the doctor. So, I'm big on suck it up, you're fine, let's go. Put some Robitussin on it and let's go. But you can't be that way in this business. You have to be compassionate. So number 3, this is huge. Do the daily work. You got to do the daily work. You can't, if you put something on the team page or you ask somebody in your downline to do something, you should have done it already. I'm a firm believer, and I'm not going to ask you to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. Facebook Lives. I'm telling you, Facebook Lives are where the candy is right now. But that's really, really hard for some people. And y'all, it was hard for me too. Doing these Zoom meetings was hard for me. But if I want to grow, and I want this team to grow, and I want y'all to grow, then I have to grow too. And I have to grow, I've said this before, I have to grow into the level that I want to be or that I'm going to be in next. So like, I can't be a Ruby leader. I have to be preparing for senior Ruby leader because that's a different person. So you've got to do the daily work. You've got to sit down, whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour every day and put in the daily work. And if you need help with that, we have a couple of different charts that we can give you. We have a daily method of operation. We've got a different chart that, we have reach out to 3 new people, follow up with 3 new people, talk to an ambassador. We've got a formula that works. So if you need that, let us know. We're more than happy to give it to you. But you got to do the daily work. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is she talked about mix Plexus into your brand. And I've talked about brand before, and I'm going to give you a tool before we disconnect tonight. But your brand is who you are on Facebook, on social media. When people think of you, they're gonna think of what they see the most about you on Facebook or social media. So let's say you're a big dog lover. They're gonna think, oh yeah, she's the one that loves that dog so much. Or if you are big in gardening, like I have a friend who tons of her pictures are her flowers that bloom. That's the first thing I think about. Like if I had to buy Gwen a gift, I would go get her some kind of orchid. So anyway, you want to mix Plexus in with your brand, but you don't want to overdo it. And that when we first started, that's what you did. You just posted to where almost every post was about Plexus. And now it's not. So like tonight, I posted a picture of a recipe and the ingredients. I was going to make meatloaf, which wasn't great, but it's okay. But I had written the recipe on a sheet of paper that said Plexus on it. So, you can get Plexus into a lot of your posts without saying a word about it. So if you go back and look at that picture, it says Plexus. You can take a picture of you with your friends and you're just casually holding a cup that says Plexus. So every post should not be about Plexus, but you need to weave Plexus into your brand. And you need to make it to where people know that you are their Plexus person. So the last tip that she gave, and this is the hardest one, I think, for everybody. And I've been doing this 4 years, and I still sometimes struggle with this. You have to meet every potential with confidence. So when you go to meet somebody for coffee and they're a potential, you want to be very confident. You know, if you get on the phone, you want to be very confident. When I did the event on Sunday, I did a Facebook Live, and I went to every single vendor and I asked them, what's your name and what's your product? And the people that stood out were the ones that were confident. Now, do you have to know about every single product? Absolutely not. Do you have to know how to sign up an ambassador? Not really. You should kind of know, because you should have just done it. Do you have to know the compensation plan? Do you have to know the back office? No. But you know what? You have to be confident in what you're doing and saying to that person, you can easily say this when they say, well, what's in the Slim that makes it work? You know, and you can easily say to that person, you know, I'm not really sure. I'm not real scientific, and I've just started this journey, but I can tell you this. It's leveled out my blood sugar. My energy level is through the roof, and I feel like $1,000,000, and I will send you a list of the ingredients when I get home. So just be confident. You don't have to know. You don't even have to know half of the answers. All you have to know is that you love it and that you believe in it. So that is huge. And I think that, you know, sometimes when we are going to meet somebody who maybe in our mind is maybe a little higher up, like if I were going to meet a doctor to pitch to a doctor, well, that would probably make me nervous, you know, versus if I was going to meet with, you know, somebody that I felt more on level with. But you've got to show confidence. People can smell your lack of belief, and they can smell your confidence. Just like a woman who's been single for 100 years, men can smell desperation. So you want to be confident. You want to go in there and say, let's do this together. I'm so excited. I talked to so-and-so, and she showed me that she was making this amount of money. I think that you'd be a great power partner with me, and I want us to run with it. So those are just some top 10 tips. I know that some of y'all have already heard all of these, but I wanted to talk to you about 2 last things. The one thing is that tomorrow, corporate is releasing some special. We don't know what it is, but we do know, well, we're pretty sure that it will be for ambassadors and preferred customers. So be watching your email. I will be glued here, waiting. And I will post about it as soon as I can. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about, and this goes back to branding. We were on a call last night, and I had seen this one girl who was starting to really do well, and she had this little tagline on a lot of her posts and stuff on some of her pictures, and it was excellence with Erica, and she wears glasses, and it had these cute little glasses, and I was like, that's cool. What is that? What is that? And it's a little brand. And so she was sharing with us last night that she works with a branding coach, and that this branding coach helped her develop that. She's helping her develop, work on her posting, her social media skills. She's helping her just change some of her verbiage and stuff like that. And she told us on the call that I guess she started this the very 1st of November, and since then she's had 32 people, I think it was, come to her. Not that she sought out, they came to her. So I'm all over this. I'm syrup on pancakes on this. I'm doing it. And so I will post her name. You can Google it. It's Monica Perez Burnett. Now, before you start flipping out, she charges $20 a month. So $20 a month. So today, we got off this call pretty late last night, and I had this other thing today. So, but I signed up last night, and this morning the first thing that she has you do is she gives a list of adjectives, and you pick 5 adjectives that best describes who you are or what your personality is like. You know, and what she does is she has a formula where she pulls the colors that most meet your personality, the fonts that most represent your type of personality, and then she comes up with a tagline. And so what I did was I had Nate, my grandson, I said, come in here and look at these words and tell me the 5 words that you think are Mimi. And well, I'll just read them to you real quick. He said, this is funny, cheerful, fancy, exciting, impressive, and glamorous. So then I thought, and sure, I had written cheerful down as my first word too, but that's as far as I've gotten. And then I thought, well, I'm going to have JD come in here and I'm going to have him do the same thing. So he came in and he said, detailed, elegant, exciting, fashionable, playful. And so I you know, what I was thinking was I would have picked exciting too, because I'm pretty much excited about everything. And so I think that that is where I'm leaning towards, you know, something about excitement or something. But what I'm trying to get across to y'all is that she has a formula that helps you figure out kind of a brand that you can start to present on social media. And y'all, sales on social media and direct sales are it. More and more brick and mortar companies are closing their doors. They're going more to direct sales, online sales. We're in the best place. So what we've got to do is we've got to be prepared, because the GNCs, they're going to go out of business. You know, some of the other places, they'll close their doors and people will start shopping more online. I've bought more online this Christmas than I ever have before. So I want y'all to think seriously about working with this Monica and working up a brand. And it's not a contract. So you sign up for $20, and let's say you get your brand, you get everything the way you want it, and you don't think you need her services anymore, then you just cancel it until you think you need them again. So it's not like it's a big major investment. And remember, it's tax deductible. So if it can help you take your business to the next level, then I think that it's well worth the $20 a month. Okay, does anybody have any questions real quick? I see Ashley. Let me make sure. You unmuted? Yeah.
Can you say her name again?
Yeah, I'll post about it. Yeah, her name is Monica Perez Burnett. And I will find you go to her link and you sign up there, and then she puts you on a Facebook group. And that's where I think she has most of her videos and stuff. But, you know, I've never done sales before. And so this is, I'm jazzed. I'm pumped. I mean, I woke up this morning, boots on the ground. I was raring to go. I was wanting to find out, okay, how do I take this to the next level? So I will absolutely get that information, y'all. So happy birthday, Trila.
Happy birthday.
So excited. And did anybody else have any questions? Okay, as always, dream big. We'll talk to y'all soon.